comedian Barry Humphries entertained audiences for a whopping 70 years. The late 89-year-old star, who died on Saturday evening Sydney time, found fame with his character, Dame Edna Everage, the lilac-haired offensive yet incredibly likable alter ego he coined in the 1950s. Too nervous to appear as himself, Barry invented the persona to get over his stage fright. "She's the celebrity and I'm the puppet master," he told the Mirror in 2016. "I was too nervous to appear as myself. I disguised myself often, which I enjoy doing because you can express things through another character satirically. Edna says the opposite of what I think, mostly." It wasn't until Edna, who was based on an Australian mayoress, appeared on the chat show Russell Hardy Plus in 1974 that she won over international audiences and was crowned Australia's greatest export. Although he grew up in Australia, for decades Barry split his time between there and London, where he lived with his wife, Lizzie Spender, 73, who he once described as Nigella Lawson with blonde hair. Before his passing, the showman enjoyed a colourful love life, having married 3 other wives and sired 4 children with 2 different women. He first married Brenda Wright in 1955 at the age of 21, however their marriage lasted just 2 years. His second wife was dancer Rosalind Tong, whom he moved to England with in 1959. They had 2 daughters together, Emily, a painter, and Tessa, an actress. Their union came to an end in 1970. After his separation from Rosalind, he fell in love with painter Diane Milstead, who he tied the knot with in 1979. He had 2 further children with Diane, sons Oscar, 41, a fine art dealer and journalist, and Rupert, who works in video games and co-wrote the huge hit Grand Theft Auto. Their marriage came to an end in 1989 and just a year later, the renowned comedian married his 4th wife Elizabeth Spender, an actress who appeared in Terry Gilliam's 1985 cult film, Brazil. They've now been married for more than 3 decades. Speaking with Mail Online in 2018, Barry said he thinks he is a good husband, adding, "I have been very lucky with my marriage." Responding to where it went wrong with his first 3 marriages, he responded, "Because I didn't know what to do. I was very clever in some areas and very stupid in others. Most people would agree that I was not ready for marriage or early parenthood. But I've come round to it. I've survived in health and career. I've lived a very happy life. I've got 2 little grand twins now, too." Last Tuesday, Barry's family announced that he had been rushed to hospital in a serious condition. He had recently had hip replacement surgery and was readmitted to St Vincent's Hospital in Sydney due to complications. But sadly a spokesman for the hospital confirmed his death earlier today. "I can confirm Barry Humphries passed away this evening Sydney time, around 7 p.m. on Saturday evening," the spokesman said. A statement from the Humphries family said, "He was completely himself until the very end, never losing his brilliant mind, his unique wit and generosity of spirit." With over 70 years on the stage, he was an entertainer to his core, touring up until the last year of his life and planning more shows that will sadly never be. His audiences were precious to him, and he never took them for granted. He was also a loving and devoted husband, father, grandfather, and a friend and confidant to many. His passing leaves a void in so many lives. The characters he created, which brought laughter to millions, will live on,